Well, folks, if you enjoy laughing at far-left lunatics self-sabotaging their own lives, you've come to the right place, because I've got just such a story for you. Once upon a time, this story would have just been pure satire. It couldn't have existed in real life. But times have changed, and what's going on here? Woke Coffee Shop closes down after insane demands from even more woke employees. Now, is there any other kind of demand from the woke other than insane? Probably something you should be aware of when you start up a company and you hire a bunch of woke people. But anyway, what happened here? A coffee shop in Philadelphia, known for its LGBTQ brand identity, closed its doors after employees revolted against the owners and demanded that they redistribute the company. Because that's why you start up a small business, so that you can immediately redistribute it. Mina's World, located in the neighborhood of West Philadelphia, was characterized by Bon Appetit as a hangout spot for people of marginalized identities. Are there actually even marginalized identities anymore? I mean, LGBTQ has like an entire month. The worst thing you can possibly be in a Western country now is to have even just the slightest hint of racism about you. But anyway, Sonam Parikh, who ran the company alongside her partner and co-owner, Kate Eggert, told the outlet that Mina's World was the city's first coffee shop owned and operated by queer, trans people of color. The pair had named the company after their cat. It's operated by queer, trans people of color. I mean, that's about as intersectional as you can get. I mean, how could it not work? Because, I mean, what else do you need? It should be unstoppable. But anyway, Parikh blasted other coffee shops for neglecting to protect their black and trans employees and allow customers to enjoy coffee in a space that was not whitewashed. Well, that's wonderful, because we all know that white people are bad, right? And of course, there's absolutely nothing racist about that. And what does whitewashed even mean? What, there's just no white people there? Or what, do they think that like cups are whiteness maybe, and you have to drink the coffee out of your cupped hands? I mean, you never know with these woke people, but anyway. However, as chronicled by the Philadelphia Inquirer and Libs of TikTok, Parikh and Eggert are now facing similar allegations. Of course they are, because that's just how wokeness works. You need to understand that. And instead of calling the cafe Mina's World, they just should have called it Woke World, the Woke World Cafe. And in Woke World, you have no friends. Everybody around you is the Stasi. Everybody around you is the secret police, just waiting for the chance to denounce you. And by the way, if you live in Woke World, you're that too. So really, at the end of the day, you deserve it. Let's see, an Instagram page called the Mina's World Workers began posting accusations against the ownership last month, claiming that they had subjected workers to manipulation, abuse of power, exploitation, anti-blackness, ableism, and other charges summarized in a list of grievances. The good old list of grievances. The employees demanded immediate payment and told the owners to redistribute the business, because that's totally reasonable. And you know what? I don't feel sorry for these owners, because they brought this on themselves. They are part of this lunacy. They encouraged the lunacy. Anyway, Eggert and Parikh apologized in an Instagram video. Well, that's not going to work. Haven't you figured that out by now? Which has since been removed from the Mina's World account. Quote, "We're going to live as part of a radical accountability process." Huh. You know what? I want to bet that is completely insane. But anyway, we're complicit in the gentrification and anti-blackness on 52nd Street. Good Lord. Again, this is stranger than fiction. But anyway, let's see. With the guidance of the workers and the Black and Brown Workers Collective, we're trying to raise funds to buy the business and turn it over to our staff. Days later, the building that hosted Mina's World was listed for sale. According to the workers, Kate Eggert's mother, Unju, was the owner of the building, as well as an 18% owner of the company. The workers claimed that despite Parikh and Eggert's best efforts, she refused the request to redistribute the business. So the mother refused to give the business to these insane narcissist workers. The workers attempted to raise $200,000 via GoFundMe to purchase the building, as well as the share of the business allegedly owned by Eggert. They managed to raise over $11,000. So they're going for $200,000. They got 11, and frankly, I am shocked that they raised $11,000. But anyway, in early July, however, Mina's World said it did not have enough money to continue operating and closed its doors. So I don't know if this is a get woke, go broke, because it sounds like it was just woke right from the start. They didn't get woke, they started woke. And I guess the only thing worse than getting woke is already being woke. And it looks like probably the local media there loved them because of all their wokeness. Eater, something called Eater, lauded the business for selling crispy spinach and onion pakoras, creative chocolate. I'm going to guarantee you right now, everything there was garbage. It was awful. Because part of woke culture is that everything that would contribute to something being good is called whiteness and is therefore evil. So like conscientiousness, urgency, being on time, doing a good job. Apparently these are all white supremacy according to these people. What did Libs of TikTok say about this? Eggert and Parik's surrender to the outrage shows a point proven again and again. No matter how many times you bend the knee to the mob, you will never be able to adhere to their insatiable standards for progressive enlightenment. No matter how much of an ally you are, you will never be safe from becoming just another trophy head on the wall of wokeism. And that's right, if you're woke, your friends are not your friends. And when you get denounced and destroyed by them, well, I don't have any sympathy for you. You knew they were woke. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. When you share my content, it really makes a difference. I notice when people share the content. Thank you for doing that. See you next time.